guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm gonna share with you some fragrances that I just simply cannot get enough of, okay? I have been loving these fragrances, utterly obsessed with these fragrances. Some of them are new fragrances, some you have seen on this channel, some I've literally been beating down y'all's head. But in this video, I just want to compile all of the fragrances that I've just been loving lately, and I just can't get enough of them. So if you want to know what I've been loving, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, you guys, so let's start with this first fragrance by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this is Kirky. Y'all, this fragrance is so damn good. I wore this the other night on a date night with babe, and I layered it with Bitter Peach by Tom Ford, and can I tell you, I got my whole entire life. The combination of the two was just spectacular. Now, I will say, I love Bitter Peach. Bitter Peach is an acquired scent. It's not for everybody. Layered with this that smells like a peach gummy ring, y'all, the combination was amazing. But I will say, this fragrance on its own is beautiful. I love it, okay? It's not for everybody. Some people were highly disappointed with this fragrance. For me, I love it. It is definitely different from the other fragrances from Francis Kurkdjian, but I mean, he's gone with the times. The times is candy. Everybody wants to smell sweet. Everybody wants to smell like candy. And this fragrance is reminiscent to his childhood. It smells very candy-like. Like I said, it smells like a peach gummy ring, but one of those very bougie peach gummy rings that doesn't come in a plastic bag. These peach gummy rings come in one of those acrylic containers. So that's what this kind of gives me the vibe of, and I love it. So in Kirky, it opens up with raspberry and peach, but the peach is very forward in this fragrance. Although you have that little tartness from the raspberry, there's also gummy candies, there's fruity notes, white musk, and vanilla. So this definitely is going to give you that musky dry down. But when I tell you, this is the most beautiful peach gummy ring with a musky dry down that I have in my collection. I absolutely love it. You guys know I love sweet candy-like fragrances, and this gives me my candy life, but in a very exclusive, sophisticated way. So I love this fragrance, Kirky by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Next up by Acro, we have Smile. So I have a collection of 5 Acro fragrances, and I love them. But I was cleaning off my shelves the other day, and I was like, what is Smile? Like, I couldn't get a grasp of what Smile smelled like. So I popped the top and sprayed it, and y'all, I was like, this is so pretty. Like, why haven't I been wearing this fragrance? It's not super complex. It's not a date night fragrance. It's not sexy or anything like that. It is just a really, really beautiful fragrance that you can wear every day, day to day, or you can wear it on a nice lunch date or brunch date. Any morning, early afternoon activity, this is going to be perfect. This opens up with bergamot, there's raspberry, there's clary sage, and musk. Like I said, it's simple, but it just smells amazing. And if you love the scent of raspberry, you will love this. I'm telling y'all, this is so good. I was so surprised, like, why wasn't I wearing Acro Smile? And I think I was sent this fragrance like a year ago. But that's what happens when you have a large collection. I try my best to spray and wear everything in my collection, but sometimes when things are coming in and everything is coming in so fast between my PR and me purchasing things and me getting things as gifts and all that stuff, sometimes I'm not wearing everything in my collection. So this happened to be one of those fragrances, but it is so gorgeous. So now that I smelled it, I'm going to be wearing it because this is perfect for spring and summer. And like I said, it's so, so pretty. So Acro Smile. Next up by the House of Oud, we have Guilty Crush. And me and her go together real bad, okay? I know her and she knows me. This fragrance is gorgeous. I was sent this fragrance last summer when it was released. And when I tell y'all, it was love at first sniff. I was wearing this fragrance from day one. I got compliments on this fragrance. I took this fragrance with me on vacation. This fragrance smells amazing. It smells like a beautiful, powdery, fruity, lipsticky, musky baby powder. It smells like lipstick. It is so gorgeous. And the bottle, I mean, the packaging of the House of Oud bottles are amazing. So in Guilty Crush, we have wild strawberries, black cherry, there's champagne, there's lipstick, rose, and jasmine. There's musk. Yes, so there is musk in this fragrance. There's vanilla, benzoin, and cedarwood. This is the only fragrance that I have in my whole entire collection that features a note of lipstick. And when I tell you, I love it. It definitely gives that nostalgic, what my mother's lipstick used to smell like back in the day. It is so pretty, so feminine. You can wear this dressed up. You can wear this dressed down. I can see someone wearing this to a wedding. You can wear it to lunch, brunch. It's one of those fragrances that's easy, but it's definitely a little bit more elevated than just an everyday running around, going to the post office, going to the grocery store type of fragrance. Unless I'm just in that kind of mood and it is what it is. But typically this is a fragrance that I'm going to reach for when I'm doing something a little bit more elevated than just running errands. But I love it so much, and I'm so happy that the season is now here for me to enjoy this fragrance. I cannot get enough of it. The House of Oud Guilty Crush. Guys, the next fragrance on the list scares me. With all the tariffs and everything we have going on right now with this economy, I fear I'm almost done with this fragrance and then I need to get another one. I bought this with my own coins from Neiman Marcus. This is by Creed and this is Queen of Silk. Y'all, this is my sexy. I'm going out. I'm either going to a fragrance event. I'm going out with friends and family. I'm going out with my man. This is the fragrance that I pull for whenever I just want to shut it down, period. I always get complimented when I'm wearing this fragrance. So y'all see this dent? Let me show y'all. Hopefully you can see. Do you see? This is where I am. When I got this fragrance, I got it on a pre-order. So I believe it came with a scarf, if I'm not mistaken. I either got a scarf with this one or Carmina. But I know I got a Creed scarf and I also got a travel size. So this was not decanted. This is just me spraying it before I leave my house. The decant looks crazy like this too, because I take the decant with me. Well, it's not a decant. It's a Creed travel spray, travel size, or I think it's like a 10 ml spray. So this is all just me spraying this fragrance. It smells so good. It's floral. It's kind of musky. It also has passion fruit, and the passion fruit notes is singing, okay? She is singing like Mariah. She's hitting them high notes. This is such a gorgeous take on passion fruit. Now, although I love passion fruit in my fragrances, there are some fragrances that the passion fruit can just be a little, I don't want to say nauseating because that's like taking it to the extreme, but I just don't enjoy it as much as I enjoy it in this fragrance. The passion fruit in Queen of Silk is top tier, okay? So it opens up with saffron, there's osmanthus and magnolia, there's passion fruit, tuberose, and patchouli. There's also oud, Madagascar vanilla, ambroxan, myrrh, musk, incense, and cedarwood. This fragrance is so sexy. It's feminine, but it's not frou-frou-la-la. So it doesn't remind me of like going to a tea party or, you know, going to an all pink garden party or anything like that. This is definitely giving sexy vibes, okay? This is giving it girl, that girl, main character energy. I love it so much. All my Creed fragrances, if they weren't gifts from Bang, I purchased them on pre-order. So I literally smelled them from a little sample from the sales associate at Neiman Marcus and decided that I want it, paid for it before the bottle was even around. So when it comes to Empadia, the reason why I knew that I wasn't going to purchase that fragrance is because when I smelled it, it was okay to me. It didn't do anything for me. So when it comes to Creed, I told y'all this is one of my favorite fragrance houses. I love how Creed fragrances smell. They just smell so rich, so expensive. I just love how I feel when I'm wearing a Creed fragrance. But Empadia, like I said, she's a nice fragrance, but she just didn't wow me like how Carmina and Queen of Silk and Windflowers wowed me. You know what I'm saying? And Windflowers has similar, like a little similar DNA to Queen of Silk. I don't know what it is, but there's something in both fragrances that kind of give me the same vibe. I already have a backup of Windflowers. I need a backup of this because this is like a forever fragrance for me. It's an all year round fragrance for me. I wear this in the winter, spring, summer, and fall. It is just everything, and I literally cannot get enough of it. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I tried to show y'all I'm under half of this fragrance. Queen of Silk by Creed. Y'all, this next fragrance, she came and just stole my heart. I don't know what I was expecting, but what I was expecting was not what I got. But what I got, I'm obsessed with. This is the latest release by Bdk, and this is Empadia. This bottle is so gorgeous. It's gradient. It kind of reminds me of the Kayali bottle, but this is like pink and orange. It's supposed to be reminiscent of a sunset. You guys, this fragrance is everything, but we need to talk about it. Okay, so upon first spray of this fragrance, it literally reminded me of Guidance for a split second. It reminded me of the good part of Guidance, because y'all know me and Guidance original, there's something in that fragrance that when it dries down on my skin, it just turns me off. But Guidance 46, I'm totally obsessed with. But this fragrance, like I said, it kind of reminded me of the good part of Guidance. But once it starts to not even dry down, before it even starts to dry down, once it even just starts to settle into your skin, this fragrance starts to become very floral, very pretty, a little tart, almost as if there's a raspberry note in this fragrance, and there's no raspberry listed, but there's something in this fragrance that gives me like a raspberry. So in the deep, deep dry down of this fragrance, this kind of reminds me of Delina Exclusive. Y'all, two amazing fragrances in one bottle, but done in a very, very different way. That is what this is. And I am here for it. I am obsessed, okay? So in Empadia, it opens up with pear. There's bergamot, mandarin orange, Bulgarian rose, and Turkish rose, and orange blossom. There's also akigala wood, vanilla absolute, and this beautiful creamy sandalwood. This fragrance is yummy. It is gourmand without having edible notes. It's, I mean, other than the pear, but I'm just saying it has like a yummy, I don't know if it's like a toffee caramel kind of vibe to it. It has something in it that's yummy. You know what I'm saying? But it still smells like a floral perfume. It smells like fragrance, but it is so, so gorgeous. I love it so much. This is a feminine fragrance. It's definitely for that feminine frou-frou la-la girly girl, okay? If you're going to an event, let's say in the day, you can wear this. You can wear this at night. You can wear this. I mean, this is just a beautiful fragrance whenever you want to feel super sexy and just super in your feminine era. It is just gorgeous. You can wear this to a tea party. You can wear it to a garden party. You can wear it to brunch. You can wear it on a sexy date night. It is just amazing. The longevity on this fragrance is literally like no other. But honestly, I have damn near every fragrance that Bdk has ever made, and I have no performance issues with any of those fragrances. So this is no different. When you spray it, it's like, how can I explain it? It almost feels like a cloud of just beautiful air surrounding you the entire time you're wearing it. It's not choking you out. It's not a skin scent, but you're being surrounded by a beautiful cloud of this scent. I'm so here for it. I love it so much, y'all. It just took me by surprise because when I first sprayed it, I was like, this kind of reminds me of Guidance. And then by the time I got the word Guidance out my mouth, it started to change. And then, like I said, in the deep dry down, it's giving me that creamy, musky, powdery rose that you find in Delina Exclusive. I am so here for this fragrance. It is so, so gorgeous. I feel like layering this with the new Kayali would be a vibe because it's also pear and rose, even though they smell nothing alike, because I already told y'all what this smelled like. But can you imagine the combination of Guidance 46, Kayali, Fleur Majesty, and Bdk Impadia? No one's smelling better. Y'all, this is so pretty. I love it so much. Empadia by BDK. So just to warn y'all, there's 3 gritty fragrances on today's list. I literally almost brought out my whole entire gritty collection because I told y'all, gritty just has a very special place in my heart. I'm obsessed and open and just so excited about all their fragrances. Every release that they have, I'm super excited, and I need to be like on the first list of PR because I love these fragrances so much. I'd buy them with my own coins. This one is the latest release, and this is Eclectic. This is a gorgeous, fruity, tropical, coconut, strawberry, melon fragrance that literally has me in a chokehold. Now, this is what I kind of thought that the Ellis Brooklyn fragrance was gonna smell like, but the Ellis Brooklyn, for me, the Guava Granita was a fail. This, I mean, there's literally no comparison, but they do share some of the same notes. So I wanted to bring that up because if you smelled Guava Granita and it smelled like synthetic or plastic, or Alexis on here, she said it smells like hair grease. If you're one of those people who was not impressed by Guava Granita, this right here is the rich, sophisticated, refined, beautiful, wearable version of that kind of fragrance. So if you like melon and coconut and tropical vibes and fruity, this one right here is for you, trust me. So in Eclectic, we have bergamot, strawberry, melon, and coconut. There's jasmine, blackcurrant, and heliotrope in the mid. And then there's amber, white musk, and vanilla in the base. Gorgeous fragrance, gorgeous. When I say gritty does fruity floral fragrances right, okay? Even though in this fragrance, there's amber in the base. And I feel like there's some fragrances that has fruity and floral openings and ambers in the base. And the amber can take it left for me. This fragrance, it's not masculine, it's not unisex. It's a beautiful, feminine, powdery, tropical fragrance. It is so pretty and I love it so much. Eclectic by Gritty. So this next house, I was about to give up on the house, the whole entire house, child, because I just felt like the fragrances weren't for me. I love gourmand fragrances, but I love gourmand fragrances that smell like perfume. I don't want the gourmand fragrance to smell too foodie. Whenever I'm dressed and my face is beat, I don't want to smell like I have food on me. Like, it just doesn't give me a sexy vibe. So I feel like that's the problem with this house. The fragrances are very gourmand. Now, this fragrance right here by Maison Mataha, Printemps Blanc, is everything, okay? And it's not a gourmand fragrance because I don't believe there's any gourmand notes in here, but it still smells kind of yummy and kind of edible. But in the most sophisticated, I'm still wearing a fragrance type of a way, okay? So this opens up with Orange Blossom. If you love Orange Blossom, I feel like you'll love a fragrance like this because the Orange Blossom is front and center and she lives throughout the whole entire life of this fragrance. I'm an Orange Blossom stan, okay? I love the way Orange Blossom smells in fragrances. So there's Orange Blossom and grapefruit. There's jasmine sambac and white tea. There's sandalwood and vanilla. There's no fruity notes. I mean, other than the grapefruit, there's no caramel. There's no brownie, popcorn, this, that, none of that. But it smells yummy. It smells delicious. It is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It's a fun fragrance for the spring and summer. Is it anything that I would wear on a super sexy date night? I would. If I'm sitting outside, yes, I would. I definitely would wear this on a date night. It is so pretty, y'all. I love it. Maison Mataha's Printemps Blanc. So this next fragrance is the only fragrance on today's list that doesn't feature a fruity note, I believe. It's one of them. But this is Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham. Y'all already know, if you're not a stranger here, you already know how much I am obsessed with this fragrance. This fragrance is just winning for me. I mean, she is divine. Every time I decide to put this fragrance down, I'm picking it back up. It is so gorgeous. I love the bottle. I love the color of the bottle. I love the scent. I've been loving this fragrance since last year with the Brown Sugar Babe Oil It Girl. And now I have the fragrance and I cannot put this down. I love it so much. It's beautiful to layer. It's beautiful on its own. It is not feminine, frou-frou, la-la, pink, girly, girly, okay? But for me, it's a feminine scent, but I do know that there's some men that wear it. So I'm going to say it's unisex, but to me, it's feminine. So it opens up with bergamot, there's black pepper, there's sea notes, there's amber, incense, vetiver, musk, and patchouli. I'm sure none of these notes sound appetizing to a lot of you guys. None of them sound intriguing to you guys. There's no strawberry, there's no caramel, there's no coconut, pineapple. But this fragrance is just regal. It is just on another level. I cannot stop wearing it. I cannot stop recommending it. It's one of my favorite fragrances and I love it so much. Portofino 97 by Victoria Beckham. So the next fragrance is a gritty fragrance. I already told y'all there's 3 gritty fragrances on today's list. This one is Monica. And let me see if I can show y'all. Do y'all see that? Do y'all? Okay. Monica is such the gorgeous, sparkling, sweet, creamy, beautiful peony fragrance, okay? This opens up with peonies. There's lychee, apricot, and fruity notes. There's jasmine, white musk, and sandalwood. There's amber, vanilla, and woody notes. Y'all, when I tell you, it's something about the noses over there at Gritty. They just get it right, literally 99.9% of the time. I love these fragrances. They literally speak to my soul. Monica is perfect for spring and summer, perfect for every day, day to day. Oh my goodness. It smells like candy, but not overly sweet, if that makes any sense. It's beautiful, it's pretty, it's floral, it's feminine, it's girly, it's frou-frou la-la, it's compliment getting, it lasts on the skin, it projects the sillage, the scent trail. I'm telling y'all, gritty fragrances are everything, and I love Monica. If somebody's gonna ask me which one do I prefer, which one's my favorite, I can't say because they all have different vibes. They all have something very different and special about them. For me, what's special in this fragrance is the peonies, the lychee, and the apricot, but it also has this beautiful creamy sandalwood and vanilla in the dry down. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I just can't get enough. Monica by Gritty. Okay, you guys, so let's just get the last gritty fragrance out the way. So this is Because I'm Free by Gritty. Because I'm Free by Gritty is a beautiful, sweet, floral banana fragrance. This kind of reminds me of Marc Jacobs' Daisy Oh So Wild Intense, but the more elevated, the more sophisticated, the more refined version. Although I own Daisy Wild Oh So Intense and I love that fragrance. And I have a banana fragrance video coming up for you guys featuring that fragrance as well. But this one, she is just on a different level. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in Because I'm Free, it opens with candied fruits. There's almond blossom and petitgrain. There's tuberose, banana flower, and jasmine. There's caramel, vanilla, and amber. I've been talking to you guys about this fragrance since sometime last year. I hope that y'all was listening, okay? Because this fragrance is so gorgeous. In the Marc Jacobs fragrance, I told you guys that it has an almond type of scent to it, even though there's no almond note listed. But this kind of reminds me of that because it actually has an almond note. So there's almond, there's banana flower, there's those candied fruits that smell so sweet and juicy. Oh my goodness, this fragrance is everything. I keep telling y'all, please do not sleep on Gritty, because I haven't met a Gritty fragrance that I'm not absolutely head over heels with, okay? Oh, this is so good. And y'all know I love me a good banana note in my fragrances. This is so pretty. So Because I'm Free has me in a chokehold and I cannot get enough of it. Next up, we have Valaya. Valaya is just that girl. She's aldehydic, she's bright, she's citrusy. She has a creaminess to her as well. Slightly powdery. This fragrance is everything. I also own Valaya Exclusive. Right now, I haven't been wearing her, not even gonna lie to y'all. I wore it a couple of times when I first got it over the winter. I bought that with my own coins as well. But it's just me and Valaya right now, okay? I cannot get enough of the original Valaya. She's powerful. She smells good. She smells good on her own. She smells good layered. Let me tell y'all something. Any Initio fragrance, layer with Valaya, okay? Layer Valaya with Musk Therapy by Initio. Layer Valaya with Rehab by Initio. I'm telling y'all, Valaya just goes with those white bottle fragrances by Initio really, really good. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's something in the DNA of both of them, but they just go together real, real bad, okay? Real bad, but in a good way. Valaya by Perfume de Marly. Next up by Louis Vuitton, we have Symphony. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Even though I have 3 Louis Vuitton fragrances in my collection, I have a Trap Rev, which I love it, but it's my least favorite, but I do love it. I have Etoile Filante, love that. That was my top favorites for a while. But y'all, Symphony has came and she made me change my mind. Symphony is the best Louis Vuitton that I have in my collection, which I mean, I only have 3, but she's my favorite Louis Vuitton in my collection. And I want to say she's the best Louis Vuitton fragrance in the whole Louis Vuitton collection right now, okay? I've smelled every single Louis Vuitton fragrance and Symphony is just the one. She is so gorgeous. And when I say she's so simple, when I tell y'all these notes, y'all gonna roll y'all eyes like, sis, what? This has grapefruit, bergamot, and ginger. I don't know how those 3 notes, I'm sure there's other notes in here as well, but those 3 notes together, the main accords of this fragrance, the grapefruit, the bergamot, and the ginger, it is done so exquisite in this fragrance. When I tell you, it stays on your clothes, it projects, it makes your whole hamper smell like Symphony. It is amazing. It smells so good. This is a fragrance that I'm always gonna have in my collection. I will always get this refilled because it just smells too good. I want to be known for smelling like Symphony. It is so exquisite. It is gorgeous. It is perfection. It's very, very pricey. Yes, I know. But for me, y'all, it is worth it. And I wouldn't think twice about getting this fragrance again. This one was a gift. This was purchased by my cousins, but I would get this with my own coins. We'll get it refilled because it is everything. I love it so, 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 so much. Like I said, it's simple, but it's perfection. It's perfect for spring and summer. It's feminine. It's rufulala. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. It is just perfection. Symphony by Louis Vuitton. Next up by Amouage, we have Love Delight. This gorgeous floral gourmand fragrance. Y'all, this is an Amouage fragrance that I feel like so many people would just love. It's not generic. It's not too simple or anything like that. It's still unique, but it's still easy to understand. It's still easy to love, and it smells incredible, okay? It opens up with ginger. There's a mandarin orange. There's cinnamon and rose water. There's heliotrope, jasmine, rose again. There's vanilla, cacao, rum, and cypriol. This fragrance, y'all, is a masterpiece, and I just cannot get enough. I love it on its own. I love it layered, but on its own, it is so pretty. Like I said, it's easy, but it's still very unique, and it just smells incredible. It smells so exquisite. It's feminine, it's chic, it's sophisticated, and I just love reaching for this fragrance whenever I'm dressed up. This smells so good. Love Delight by Amouage. Okay, you guys, so the last fragrance that is going to complete this list of just bangers that I cannot get enough of is by Mind Games, and this is Prodigy. Y'all, I could have brought down 3 Mind Games fragrances to this video, but I was like, you know what? Let me just pick the one, and it's Prodigy. It's going to be Prodigy for me always, okay? This fragrance has rose, there's bergamot, there's cardamom, there's patchouli, vanilla, there's blonde woods, and sandalwood. Y'all, it is just beautiful. You might smell it and feel like it smells okay, but on my chemistry, once I put it on my skin, we go together so bad. Like, it just smells so good on me, y'all. It brightens my day. I mean, this fragrance is so gorgeous. I love it so, 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 so much. This fragrance is exquisite. And y'all, between me and you, I smelled the new fragrances, the new launches by Mind Games that hasn't been released yet. And when I tell you, we're gonna talk about it another day, okay? But right now, Prodigy cannot get enough. I don't think I'll ever be able to get enough of this fragrance. All right, guys, we made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know what are some fragrances that you cannot get enough of, and what fragrances on my list do you have that you enjoy as well. Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.